Welcome to this specialist edition of Chatting with Stacks. We got some exclusive content for you. Got a special guest, Mr. Lee Cole.
What's up, Lee?
How you doing? Are you, man? Doing great.
There's some information going out about Gene Borrello right now, and I got some information from the press department at the courthouse. So this guy John Marzoli, just so you know, he runs the press department at the Justice Department, and here's what he told me. He said that he's been sentenced to 6 months imprisonment on charges 1 and 2, and those to which he previously pled guilty in satisfaction of 1 through 4. Now that's the charges of when he threatened his original girlfriend. He threatened to kill the father. He threatened to kill the boyfriend, and he pretty much has pleaded out to 6 months on that. But Borrello has been around. He was arraigned today on charges 6 through 15, and Judge Block is set. He set the hearing up for May on those. Judge Block remanded Borrello to Metropolitan Detention Center, so Borrello is now in custody. What I'm trying to say is there's been no deals made on 6 through 15.
Yeah, can you explain what 6 through 15 is?
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to go back to the original. Let me see the original form. Okay, so he's been charged. Here's the things he still has to be charged with. I mean, he was arraigned on him today, but he was not charged. And these are new charges that came up of the stuff that he was doing down in Florida. So let's go over this real quick. Okay.
So he's being held on these charges besides all the probation stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, he's actually in there right now for his original charges, and these other charges are new. And he's going to go in. He's going to go in May, and he's already been arraigned on him. He has made no pleas on him or nothing. Hey, listen, he may plea him out. He may be out in 6 months. He may be out in a year. But the reality is there has been no agreements done. And this is coming right from the person that I spoke to that works there. That's his job. He said there was no agreements done. So we just had to put that out there. But here's what it says. So after the court permitted Borrello to move to Florida, and this is the new stuff, Borrello continued to commit crimes. He treated his conditional release as a license to commit unfettered violations, lying to probation, his law enforcement contacts, discussing his unlawful behavior on unauthorized burner phone. Borrello's text messages leave no doubt he utterly unconcerned with the conditions of his supervised release and believes he will never be held accountable for his actions. The defendant has engaged in repeated violent and aggressive conduct on 2 separate incidents. He discussed the use of a firearm. He personally used controlled substances. He lied to the court and probation. He has demonstrated to the court how he will treat the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th chances. Right now, he's on his 3rd chance, just so people know. According to each of the sections, factors weigh in favor of the sentence at the top of the guideline. First, the offensive charge are not just technical violations. They include serious crimes, violent and deceptive in nature. Second, the defendant continually violated court orders and flouted the conditions of his release.
Wow, man, you're so cool, man. You get to talk about the mafia that you have nothing to do with. You have no affiliation. You're just a mob groupie, bro. You should eat your pom-poms and cheer us on. If you see me in the street, you would run, bro. I'll beat you up with one arm, bro. You're a fucking herb nobody. You're a dirty spick. You have nothing to do with us, bro. You're not even from New York, bro. Why are you talking about mob guys from New York? What are you, Googling it and then talking about it, you fucking peon? Like, come on, bro. You look like a herb.
Third, the need for deterrence is extremely significant, giving the defendant systematically disregard for the rules imposed by the court. Fourth,
I'll tell the judge and prosecutor to suck my dick like I've done before, okay?
There's a need to protect the public from Borrello's threats of violence.
What's up, buddy? Would you like to get your fucking head blown off in broad daylight and I'll spit on your corpse afterwards? Would you like that? Would you like?
Gene Borrello, from his actions and words, has made it unquestionably clear that he will be undeterred by non-custodial sentence. Since February 2021, Borrello has established a pattern of breaching the court's trust. his violation, no court limit on to YouTube videos and podcasts, physically endangered those of whom he comes in contact. The severity and breadth of Borrello's conduct justifies a sentence above the guidelines. As set forth, although the defendant has yet to be sentenced for his July 30th, 2021 violations, he was sentenced today for that. So that's done. Okay. Therefore, the government requests the court set a hearing date regarding the September 12th violations and the court's earliest availability. So that availability is May. He's going to be sitting and doing his time until May.
And I just can't help not to answer this crackhead and these losers, but I gotta respond because there's no warrant for my arrest, you know?
And what's happening right now is, first of all, he better not get any trouble in prison. He better be real good boy. But do you think he'll be in protective custody while he's there?
Yeah, 100%.
So he's going to have it pretty easy probably there.
Yeah, he'll be locked in a cell by himself. He won't have contact with other people. He'll be around other cooperators. That's what they do. They put him with each other.
Now, what do you think? What's your personal opinion? Do you think that there's a chance that this can run concurrent and he could be out on everything in 6 months?
My personal opinion, I highly doubt that with everything that he has, everything he has done since he's been down in Florida is above and beyond what he was facing. He was facing a simple violation, but he got burglary charges down there. He has telling somebody go do something with a firearm, and then he's involved with drugs and all this other shit. So I have a feeling he's going to be doing a lot more than 6 months.
I got a good ass fucking heart, bro. I don't deserve this shit. I love you. I do everything for you. I did everything for you, Amelia. I give you thousands of dollars. You got to cancel your trip. Why would you have to cancel your trip? That door will cost $500. I could have my friend come there and do it. This is such bullshit.
And once again, people, it's not up to anybody but the judge. The prosecution.
And Gene did this to himself. The bottom line is Gene did all this to Gene. I didn't do it to Gene. You didn't do it to Gene. But he blames everybody else except himself.
Yeah, that's exactly what
it's sad.
And that's exactly what he's doing. And it's like there's a group of people around here that says that we want to see him in jail. No, we want to see him behave. Why should he get any difference? He's doing some serious stuff here. And
honestly, I would want to see him go do good, go do podcasts, go make money, make movies, go do positive things. Instead, you're just on every other podcast threatening people, stalking your ex-girlfriend, collaborating with her, and she is trouble. I advise anyone that's out there, stay far away from that lady. She is a lot of trouble.
She's the real gangster.
Basically, yeah. I think she plays this cry wolf shit, and then it's just crazy. She wants to suck people into the drama. She tried to reach out to a whole bunch of different people I know and tried to get in contact with John Gotti III. She wanted to get hooked up with John Gotti III right before Gene went to jail.
Now, this ain't me saying this. So
this is me saying this.
Yeah, so Amber Heard, aim for him, not for me.
Amber Turd. Yeah. You reached out to my friends trying to make Genie Boy jealous. And then she was with him last night.
With
Come
Gene.
to find out.
With Gene, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And hey, listen, that's their business. But the reality is she reached out to people that we all know. And that's the reality. We can't hide that. And we're not badmouthing. Has she committed any crimes you think? Not really, right?
I honestly don't know, man.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I mean, there's no really no. If she wrote that notice to the court, uh, is anything sealed in this case? Do we know this yet?
yeah, I sent a video. Did you see the video I sent you?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
That was I was checking Pacer. I gotta check it again, but
So you got this off Pacer?
yeah.
If you want to slow that down and
Well, it's a video. I recorded a video of me doing it.
okay. But did you have anything there that showed it was sealed? Did you see anything?
Yes, right there, top, right there, top. See it?
Document
Court
under
documents under seal. Watch it. If you pay attention, I click on Gene Borrello's case. I click on his case, and then I bring it up to the top, and you can see it sealed. Ready? Look, click on it.
Yep.
Sealed.
Okay,
Document under seal. Back.
Okay.
Look, go down. Sentencing letter to Judge Block from Gene on 2/6.
Why would they seal that letter?
Who knows what he said to Judge Block? He could have said anything.
Well, I hope people learn lessons. I mean, Gene has been known to sing on people. So
all I know is anyone that did business with Gene, you better be a little nervous if you're on that cell phone that he was
because if
on.
Gene would turn on hardcore gangsters like Ronnie G and Asaro, do you think that he's afraid of turning on any guys down there?
Not at all.
That's what it comes down to.
Just to get out, he would turn on them in a heartbeat.
Well, you know something. And so just so people know, let's understand something. The FBI did a search of his phone. They basically went into his house. They searched his phone. He wasn't supposed to have this second phone, and this is where they found all the crimes that the criminal stuff on that phone. And that phone is now in the custody of the government. And that phone is what's gotten him in trouble. And that phone has very little to do with the girl stuff. You know, this is other legal stuff. This is weapons and steroids and all sorts of stuff.
It could get really, really bad for Gene.
It's going to be, listen, these guys, the judge here has a reputation for being very lenient toward people that have informed. And the reality is, hey, Gene might get out in 3 months. We don't know. He might walk out the door in 2 months and then we know something's up. But, you know, we just don't know.
Hey, man, no one wants to see anyone go to prison. But it's like, come on, man, enough's enough. I want to see people do better. My whole podcast is about people who were in crazy situations, have overcame their struggles, and they're doing great things now, and they're motivating people. What motivation have you seen Gene do since he's been out of prison?
Once Gene got that bracelet cut off his ankle, he became Gene again.
What's up, buddy? Would you like to get your fucking head blown off in broad daylight and I'll spit on your corpse afterwards? Would you like that? Would you like?
When he had that bracelet on his ankle, he behaved. He was doing well. But it's like the charges say, when he's not under supervision, he gets out of control. If he's hoping to get his, well, here's the scary part. The scary part is like, say the government gives him 6 months, let's say, and they drop his probation and he's a free man.
I pushed the door. I pushed the door in.
Oh,
You know, when you can't control yourself, you can't control yourself.
Yours.
You know, sometimes you need something to take care of those chemicals in your brain.
listen, there's a lot of people out there. I just hope Gene can get the help he needs, because, you know, it comes to a point where what else is going to happen?
Yeah, and now he's here, and it's like another person said, he can cool his heels from now to May. But in May, we're going to learn a lot. You know, if he walks out the door in May, there's something very, very suspicious going on because of all these new charges, 6 through 15. So he has more charges than he originally had. He had
6 through 15. That's
9 charges.
Wow.
He's looking at 9 more charges.
And one of those is burglary. The other one is
Stalking,
when
the girl couldn't get those dropped. That was domestic abuse. Even if she wanted that dropped, she cannot get that dropped.
No, they're pressing hard on that one.
Yes, and then the stuff that he was doing on the phone that was illegal, and it showed that he was talking about taking drugs, and it said that on the phone. On the phone, he actually said this in text with his friends. So who knows? I mean, he went down there. He was with a large group of guys, and I'm going to tell you guys down there. If Gene's looking at 3 years,
3 years, it could be anything he wants it to be. You know, he don't have to put me in jail. It's up to him. You know, it's up to what he wants to do and what he feels necessary.
And he wants to come home. I hope that you guys think he's a really good friend, because Ronnie G and Vinny Asaro did.
The last picture I posted, there was a police officer in the picture with me. A lot of people don't even know that. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, like a Tampa Bay police officer. You know, and like I said, they all love me, everyone down there. The FBI is lying on me. They just want me in jail because they're mad that he didn't put me in jail last time. And they feel like I'm doing what I want. And like I said, if I have to go to jail, I'm okay with it.
They thought he was his best. He was their best guy, right?
Yeah. Well, he says, Ronnie says different. So, that's what Gene says.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make this a short video, pretty much, right? And
yeah, pretty much. But we're gonna be back with some more information.
And Jerry Capici's coming out tomorrow, and Jerry Capici will have everything exactly the way it is, and he will give it his opinion because he's within the court system. He knows everybody and gets everything. I'm actually looking forward to see if Jerry comes out with something tomorrow.
Shout out to Jerry Capici.
Yeah, shout out for sure. Okay,
definitely. Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. You want to give anyone a shout out, Lee?
I'm going to put this on my channel, and if people know my channel, so Lee Cole 3. If you want to sub over there, I appreciate it. And I will tell the same people over there, Stax is doing great work. He's putting out a lot of good stuff. You should definitely go over there and watch the stuff he does.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And yeah, we'll bring you guys information as it comes in. And I appreciate everybody who comes and checks out my show. Hit the like, subscribe, notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop.
And don't throw me out. I want to talk to you in the back room real quick.
Yeah, definitely. All right, man.
I'm drinking an espresso martini with Bailey's in it. Look.
Oh, nice. Nice.